Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel Looking Glass Tarot. This is your general reading for January 2017. I'm just going to go ahead with the reading. This is again my Celtic cross spread, the same kind of spread I used in my last video. I hope you guys all had a good holiday. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. The first card I have for you guys is your starting point. And for your starting point, you have the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like this is on a possible new business venture that's kind of just starting. Maybe a new job. A new financial situation. Some of you might be just starting to look at your own self-worth, or maybe looking at what someone is offering you. If we're talking relationship wise. And then the second card I have is, this is the challenge card, what's challenging you in this situation. And what came up here is the Ace of Cups, and I feel like with the Ace of Cups being the challenge, that some of you may have like a new relationship that's coming in, also a new job as well, kind of at the same time. And the challenge is figuring out how to balance the work and home life, or work and a relationship. Because there's these new emotions that are coming into the picture. So that's what I'm feeling with that there. And then the next card I have for you is the chances, or the conscious side of the situation. Or even goals, really. And what came up for that was the Queen of Cups. So I feel like in this situation, this could be a person that you may be starting out a new relationship with. They could be a Queen of Cups individual, but I'm feeling maybe a Pisces or a Scorpio type of person. I feel like whoever it is has got it together got their emotions together very well. They know how to handle situations calmly and collectively. I feel like they could help you to find this balance too. And it may not even be the person that, you might have a new relationship with. It could be like a new coworker that maybe you're conversing with about this situation with a relationship, and they're gonna, try to help you with it. Or it could just be you, learning how to balance it, and that's your goal, which makes sense with the challenge being what it is. The number 4 card, this is the root of the situation, and that would be the 9 of Wands. So I feel like maybe you guys are searching for something, searching for a solution, and that's kind of like the root of the issue, is that you're trying to find, kind of like where to place your time and stuff. Kind of trying to, figure that out, where to put your time and energy, and where it would best serve you. The next card we have is the past card. This is like the past that's relevant to what's going on now. And that's the 7 of Wands. And I feel like this is you guys kind of being on the defense, being a little bit defensive and kind of feeling like you have to defend yourself from others, from people around you, or, being defensive because you're feeling overwhelmed with others, other people's thoughts and opinions about your life and what's going on with it. Like kind of just like people nagging you um, about your life and what's going on. I see a lot of new beginnings for you guys here because in the future we have the Ace of Wands. And I feel like this is going to be, in the future, this is going to be the spark of, the beginning spark of your ideas, as far as finding solutions to having a more balanced life all around. For some, it could just be a singular beginning of a creative time. Maybe getting back into something that you love, that's creative and brings you happiness. And then the next card we have is your inner strength, and for that we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is actually, I believe it's actually an Aries card. So I feel like your inner strength is knowing who you are and what you want out of life. And even though you've been defensive of other people's, you have had this defensiveness with other people's opinions. I feel like your inner strength is knowing who you are and what you stand for, and knowing, having this assuredness within yourself that you know that what you're doing is right for you. And then the next card that we have is your hopes and fears. And for this, you've got the Empress. And honestly, with this, I almost feel like maybe some of you, not all of you, but some of you, could be expecting a baby. And you're kind of, your fear is that with all this new stuff going on and also this new child coming in, you're fearing that you're not going to be able to organize your life the way you want to. That's just for some. Or others, I feel like this could be kind of like, as far as fears go, this could be like being afraid of kind of taking what you've thought of creatively and expressing it in the right way. And for hopes, I feel like you're hoping that, what you creatively, what you have been putting your time and energy into, you're hoping that, you'll be able to put it out there and others will be able to, feel inspired from it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that one. And your next card is your outside influences that are kind of adding to the situation. And for that, you got the World. And I feel like with getting the World card in that position, I feel like that's kind of like, everyone coming at you with their opinions about your life and what you're doing with it. I feel like that's the influence, is other people just kind of trying to overwhelm you with things. But I feel like you're not going to let them, because with the Emperor being your inner strength, I feel like that knowingness of yourself and what you want and what you're doing, You're not going to let this affect you so much, you know, other people's opinions and thoughts. And for the outcome card, you guys have the Tower. And I feel like for some of you that I thought, you know, there may be a baby on the way in the picture, and all these with all these new things going on as well, I feel like, you know, this is kind of causing, it's going to cause, you know, you guys to kind of have this upheaval um, of a situation. You know, it's kind of like stuff comes crashing down so that you can rebuild. And I see a lot of rebuilding here with it because you guys have so many new beginnings in here with the aces in almost every aspect. The only card that isn't in here is the Ace of Swords. You have all the other ones though, and I feel, for me, I feel like that's a lot of new beginnings in a few different areas for you guys. You're going to be able to start over in a lot of different areas, and you're going to be doing it for you. Nobody else but you. That's a good thing. So that's what I feel for you guys for the month of January 2017. I have one more card though that I'm going to read for you guys, and that would be my advice card. And what came up for the advice for the month of January, it says, your best is changing all the time. On the back it says, your best will depend on whether you are refreshed in the morning or tired at night. Your best will be different when you are happy as opposed to upset, or healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstances, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. So with that, you know, I'm getting a lot of, you know, take care of yourself. Focus on yourself right now and everything that you're doing. Like I said, don't let other people's opinions of what you're doing with your life affect you negatively. Keep that positive outlook on life the best that you can, and know that you are doing the best that you can, because there are all these new beginnings coming in for you. It may be very overwhelming at first, but try to see the good side of it rather than the bad. And take care of yourself. You know, eat healthy, make sure you're getting enough sleep at night, especially for that possible people that may be having a baby. Sorry guys, I'm kind of I think I'm starting to get sick, so I do apologize. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys have a great month in January, and I'll see you guys for your reading for February. And if you could, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.